Lei Shengji smiled. I was investigating the cause of my cousin's death, so I came to you to ask. Are I welcome in? Ling Xuan nodded. Yes, yes. He opened the door and sat down separately with Lei Shengji. From this angle, the disciples outside could clearly see the situation in the room. You haven't eaten breakfast yet. This is the breakfast I bought from the fire stove. Lei Shengji took 5 or 6 dishes out of the lunchbox. Before Ling Xuan could eat, he picked up the chopsticks and ate them, and he ate them with relish. Ling Xuan knew that the other party was proving that the meal was not toxic. He ate it too. After eating a few bites, Lei Shengji picked up the small porcelain bottle on the table and asked casually, Junior brother Ling. Did I take the forging body pill I gave you yesterday? How effective is it? Quote. Ling Xuan said happily, I took 2 pills, they are very effective. I feel that the foundation seems to have been repaired some, and today I work hard. Maybe I can enter the forging realm Xiao Cheng. Quote. Lei Shengji nodded slightly and peeled off the cork. Sure enough, there were 3 more, and 2 were used. Lei Shengji took out another bottle of forging body pill. I mean what I say, this is another bottle of forging body pill, which is my compensation for your cousin. Quote. Ling Xuan said excitedly, well, thank you senior brother Lei. Lei Shengji's gaze swept over Ling Xuan's humble room and noticed the iron sword in the corner. He said casually, I remember that junior brother Ling used to use fist palm martial arts, why did he also use swords recently? Quote. Ling Xuan shook his head, senior brother Lei doesn't know something. I also learned sword art martial arts at the beginning, Huangji Jungpins, instant light sword technique. But I just don't think it suits me, so I rarely show it in front of people. Quote. Lei Shengji nodded. Sorry, it's me who is too sensitive. I investigated yesterday and found that my cousin's body had sword wounds, so I am more sensitive to people who use swords. Quote. Ling Xuan, understand and understand. Quote. Lei Shengji sighed lightly. Actually, I know that Lei Yong is not a thing. I have warned him many times in private, and even threatened to expel him from the family. But unfortunately he just didn't listen. Quote. I want to catch the murderer, but I just want to hand him over to the sect and deal with it according to the door rules. I estimate that the murderer is one of the people who have been bullied by Lei Yong, so according to the door rules, this person will not be treated, at most, it will be expelled from the sect. And will not be executed. Quote. Ling Xuan nodded. Yes, I feel so too. Lei Shengji sighed. Okay, junior brother Ling, I won't stay with you for a long time, I still have to investigate a few other people. Quote. Ling Xuan got up. Senior brother Lei is good to go. Thank you for sending me the forging body pill. Lei Shengji nodded and turned to leave. Only then did Ling Xuan slowly sit down and continue to eat the sumptuous breakfast on the table. His heart rippled. Just now, Lei Shengji tested him several more times. Finally, he was told that he would not be executed if he handed over the murderer to the sect for disposal. All this is bait. If you change to an ordinary person, I am afraid that only a few words will already be handed over. Fortunately, Ling Xuan had already seen the true faces of the Lei family and Lei Shengji clearly through the live panel. At this time, he was about to get up and pack his things. Out of the corner of his eye, he caught a glimpse of the door, and Lei Shengji was staring at him with his eyes shining. Ling Xuan's heart froze, and he quickly asked, Senior brother Lei, you haven't left yet? Quote. Lei Shengji waved his hand. It's okay, I just feel that I owe you too much, and I was wondering just now if I should give you some more spirit stones. Quote. The outer disciples who heard this all cast envious glances at Ling Xuan. Ling Xuan said gratefully, then I will not be respectful, I don't hide it, I really lack spirit stones. Quote. Lei Shengji smiled. I'll have people send the spirit stone over later. Junior brother Ling, see you in the future. After that, he really left. Ling Xuan's heart was finally put back in his stomach. Good guys, this guy plays surprise attack. Fortunately, he did not have the habit of talking to himself, otherwise I was afraid that he would really be heard by Lei Shengji. This person is too difficult, too dangerous. I want to have the strength to overwhelm him as soon as possible, completely defeat and kill him. Ling Xuan's gaze became more and more determined. Just now, Lei Shengji had 2 chances. Recent chance 1. When investigating the cause of Lei Yong's death, he found that a disciple was disciple Jiwu, and after pressing and questioning, he learned that this person was selling Qingxuan intelligence to other forces. After Lei Shengji reported this matter to the sect, he was rewarded with 300 lower-grade spirit stones and a free selection of martial arts. Recent chance 2. When investigating the cause of Lei Yong's death, he accidentally found the lair of a second-order demon beast. At this time the demon beast happened to hunt back to the nest. Killed the demon beast after the battle, and obtained 3 second-order demon crystals in the lair. The first chance, it's not easy to take, my current identity can't be exposed. The second chance is suitable for me, 3 second-order demon crystals, enough for me to cultivate to the condensation chi realm. I can rush over while that demon beast is out of the nest to feed, so that I can easily get 3 second-order demon crystals. Quote. Ling Xuan nodded slightly. Chapter 9. condensing Qi realm Dacheng, participating in the outer sect disciple assessment. In an instant, January passed. The outer gate disciple courtyard, in an ordinary house. Ling Xuan let out a soft breath and slowly got up. During this month, Lei Shengji did not test him again. But the murderer has never been found, so Lei Shengji's investigation continues. After seizing Lei Shengji's chance and obtaining 3 demon crystals, his realm not only reached the condensation Qi realm Xiaocheng, but even faintly showed signs of impacting the condensation Qi realm Dacheng. Therefore, Ling Xuan drank all the remaining Earth Mother Spirit liquid before. Sure enough, under this drumming, he rushed directly to the condensation Qi realm Dacheng. Now, he has the realm of condensation Qi realm Dacheng, and he also has a powerful hole card like the Thunder Shadow Sword technique. Lei Shengji is no longer his opponent. Today is the day of the assessment of the outer disciples. I want to challenge Lei Shengji in front of the public and defeat him to enter the inner gate. As long as I become an inner disciple, it is equivalent to having the protection of the Qingxuan sect. Don't pretend, I'm in a showdown, I'm very good now. Ling Xuan sneered. He pushed open the door and strode out. Sure enough, the outer disciples all walked halfway up the mountain in groups. The place where the outer disciples reviewed was located in the martial arts arena halfway up the mountain. When Ling Xuan came here, hundreds of outer disciples had already gathered here. He saw that 2 people in the crowd were particularly conspicuous. The woman hugged the man's arm tightly, and the bird leaned on the man like a human. The 2 are Xiao Fan and Lu Fei. Obviously, Xiao Fan's red life personality, flying immortal posture, has played a role and has successfully conquered Lu Fei. There were many outer disciples around Xiao Fan and the 2, all congratulating him. Congratulations to senior brother Xiao for becoming an inner disciple. Senior brother Xiao, don't forget our junior brothers and sisters in the future. Xiao Fan's face was full of red light, and he responded with polite words, don't worry, I, Xiao Fan, have always been a person who knows the grace chart, and those who have helped me. I will definitely repay. Ling Xuan listened a little. It turned out that during this month, Xiao Fan did not challenge Lei Shengji with a dead brain, but changed to an inner disciple who was weaker than Lei Shengji to challenge him. And successfully defeated it. That inner disciple was stripped of his inner door status and fell into the outer gate. Xiao Fan, on the other hand, successfully ascended to the throne and became an inner disciple. As for Xiao Fan's polite words with those disciples, Ling Xuan scoffed after hearing a few words. If Xiao Fan was really the one who knew the grace chart, he would not have abandoned him very simply after Ling Xuan's cultivation was lost. In the pavilion next to the martial arts arena, there were also 3 inner disciples who were drinking tea while looking at the martial arts stage. One of them is Lei Shengji. The other 2, Ling Xuan, also knew that they were also family descendants, but not from Qingxuan City, but from ancient Wind City. Qingxuan City, Gufeng City, Xishan City, and the hundreds of townships and mountain villages around these 3 cities are the spheres of influence controlled by Qingxuanmen. In this area, Qingxuanmen is the absolute hegemon, and it is impossible to say anything. Ling Xuanyao glanced a few times and saw Lei Shengji's life panel. Name: Lei Shengji. Realm: Condensation Qi realm Xiaocheng. Life: family children, thunder spirit body, amazing luck. Fate: at the peak of the foundation building realm, he served as an elder of the outer gate of Qingxuanmen, and after 19 years, he wanted to forcibly attack the Jiadan realm. Fell seriously injured, and vomited blood and died after lying in bed for a few days. Recent chance: challenged by Ling Xuan, defeated, Danshan was abolished, the identity of an inner disciple was stripped and demoted to an outer disciple. First chapter previous